It's a movie, bitch. Y'all know how we get down. Flight crew, what's happening? YouTube family, what's happening? We back. You know what I'm saying? We doing part 2 of this Hemp Ville CBD review. Y'all already saw the unpackaging. If you would like to see all of that, go back to that Frosted Lime review. You can see the full unpackaging and you know, see the paperwork and all of that. We're not going to touch on that. We just going to jump right into the review. We did the Frosted Lime. Now we're going to do the cherry wine. You know what I'm saying? No rhyme intended. But yeah, we're going to holler at this cherry wine right here from Hemp Ville CBD. Y'all already know, man, the discount code. Save yourself 15% by typing in SSTV15. Also, there will be a link in the description for you to click on as well. Alright, so this cherry wine looks like it's coming in at 22% CBD. So it may be a heavy hitter. It may not. You know what I'm saying? We're going to check it out. We're going to find out what the business is. I already read all of these details. If you would like to know what all of this is on the side of the jar, feel free to go back and watch that Frosted Lime video where I go over the warning, the drug screen warning, you know, the FDA disclosure, all of that. Website though is hempvillecbd.com. But again, I'm gonna also throw that link down in the description. So no worries, I got y'all covered, you dig? So let's just jump right into this review, man. I hope y'all having a blessed week. I'm still down here in Houston trying to get acclimated to my surroundings. You know what I'm saying? I will say, hey, it's something. It's new to say the least. Being in a major city, where of course I don't know anybody, no friends, anything down here, no family outside of my sister. You know what I'm saying? My kids is 14 hours away, so this is definitely an adjustment. It's been a struggle to say the least, but I'm trying to be consistent again with you all as far as putting out these videos. So I did want to go ahead and just jump right back in without letting too many days go by without, you know, continuing on this review path that we've been on, you know, with your boy on the SmokeSessionzTV channel. So let's check out this cherry wine, man, and see what it's talking about. Let me do a little housekeeping right quick, y'all. All right, cherry wine. Again, these are not child-proof. These are nice plastic jars, nice, you know, plastic top, but these are not child-proof. Y'all can hear that kind of seal popping. Okay. Now, if you remember, we went over the Frosted Lime. I told you all the initial on the nose, what I got was the initial kind of a oh so familiar kind of grassy industrial kind of a smell. And I'm kind of getting the same vibe, honestly, from the cherry wine as well. Where it's like it's got a little funk to it, but it's high and it's kind of ducked off. You know what I'm saying? It's scattered. I turned the lights on and the funk ran away, you know. But we're going to see. We're going to crack it all the way open, man. We're going to drop these out. This is a 3.5, of course, that was sent to me for the purpose of doing this review. So I do appreciate the good people and the homie Ben over at Hemp Ville CBD for reaching out to me, contacting me for doing the review. And we're going to jump right into it. You know, we're going to keep it honest. We're going to keep it 100 with y'all. We're going to keep it a buck regardless of whether it's a paid for product or if it's sent for the purpose of the review. We're still going to keep it a buck. Now, the nugs, again, as I explained in the last video, I'm going to show y'all this next to one of these small big lighters so you can kind of get an idea of the jar, the opening. So the nugs, I'm not going to get clearly like any, you know, large supersized nugs because they wouldn't fit, you know what I'm saying? So for the jar and the size of the nugs, these are still very nice looking nugs, you know what I'm saying? To say the least, these are still nice. I would say medium to small. These aren't smalls. I've seen smalls be very small, but some people may consider a nug like this to be a small, but I've seen smalls even smaller than that. So I give them medium. I give them medium on the nugs just because, of course, that's what's going to fit in that jar. Smell wise, Not getting anything like super strong off of here at all. Like, we're gonna crack one open. We'll do the sticky test and all of that just to give it our, to do our full due diligence on it before I pass judgment. So let's do that. Let's crack one of these open and see if we get anything. As far as the cure is nice, not overly dry. It's kind of right there where it's got that little crunch. Some people like that, some people don't. Let's do a little ASMR right quick, y'all. Okay, so you can kind of hear the little crunch, the little snap, crackle, and pop. You know what I'm saying? So the trim job is nice. Very, very nice trim job. It's not too leafy. Not a lot of fan leaves or sugar leaves or whatever you guys want to call it. Not too much of that on there. Color-wise, I mean, it's got some frost to it. You can see a little shimmer, a little shine, as I'm turning it around and kind of, letting the light hit it at different angles. Color, it's got some nice orange hairs on there. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's got a nice green color. I'd say about mid. It's not really light green, not really dark green. So right at that kind of mid-level kind of green color with a decent amount of hairs. And again, we'll do an up-close and personal shot of the flower and we'll zoom in so you guys can definitely see as far as any frostiness, any trichomes, anything of that nature. We'll definitely do it up-close on there. Smell wise, again, let's crack another one open because we kind of shattered that one on the ASMR. So let's crack this one open. It's kind of hard to put my finger on it, honestly. Like, I'm getting a little bit of a funk, but it's very subtle. Like, it's very subtle. This more so just smells like this jar than anything. It's kind of just got that jar kind of smell to it. So I'm not getting any really strong, significant just fragrance off of there where I can say, yes, this smells like diesel, this smells like gas, this smells like cherry, this smells like fruit. I'm not getting anything that's just pronounced and jumping out to me like that. Okay. And what I'll do is when I break it down and everything too, I'll even get a smell once I put it in the grinder. And I'll come back and tell y'all about that as well. But let's do a sticky test, y'all. Okay. I felt some sticky on there when I did it. So we got some decent hang time. And I still got some little pieces on my finger. You see that, right? So, we can't lose that. We can't lose that little baby. So let's see. Let's do another piece, man, because surprisingly, this got some little sticky icky to it. You know what I'm saying? It's got some hang time, y'all. Somebody always doing something outside this window when I do the review. I miss my basement reviews where I didn't have to worry about these outside interferences when I'm doing these videos. Y'all know we had lawnmowers in the last one. Now I got cars revving up, flying down the street, man. So we gonna keep it pushing though. All right, let's see. It don't want to stick to the right finger. Okay. And again, so it's got some sticky to it. It's definitely got some sticky to it. It's got some hang time. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go ahead and just jump right to the up close and personal video for you all. That way y'all can get the up close shot. And then we'll cut right back. I have one already rolled and ready. And we'll do the dry pull and jump right into smoking. You dig? Because that's what we here for. All right, stay tuned. Yeah. So we back. So y'all got to see that up close and personal shot of the cherry wine. And I'm not gonna front, when we get to zoom in, I mean, it started looking real light green and frosty. So it does look very nice. It's very nice looking flower, especially once you get that zoom in and you really kind of get an up close and personal meeting. You know what I'm saying? You get that one-on-one time with it. Starts looking nice. And one thing I did leave out in the paperwork, instead of like COAs, they did send paper that had, little descriptions of each one. So we'll go ahead and cover the cherry wine first. The cherry wine says this is a dominant hybrid, which, if you don't know, the hybrid means it's a mix of indica and sativa. It contains a high CBD percentage, weighing in at 22% CBD. Cherry wine tastes like a perfect blend of citrus, berries, wood, and chocolate. We gonna see, because I definitely didn't get that from the fragrance, but if that's what it tastes like, we definitely gonna find out. It says it helps relax the user and assists with lowering anxiety, stress, depression, and pain. I don't know about y'all, or why you smoke CBD, or if you what your reasoning would be, but for me, that checked off all the boxes for me. Anxiety, stress, depression, pain. I've been going through all of that lately, so I hope this cherry wine does what it says. I hope it's as advertised, because you're going to have a customer in me if it is, and I'm sure you're going to have a lot more as far as people that's watching this review that are looking for something that can, work for those exact same ailments that, we experience. So without further ado, let's do this dry pool flight crew. The dry pool is just a kind of a fresh dry pool. It's not really anything super flavorful. It just kind of gives me a little freshness. So not a lot of flavor on the dry pool. But y'all know what time it is. Participation is required. It's mandatory. So y'all, you know what I'm saying, get you one rolled up. If you haven't already, pack your bowl. Do what you do. And let's get this session going. Smoke Sessions TV. Let's do this. Let's smoke, kinfolk. I'm getting potential thumbnail shots, you know what I'm saying, without being too say it with your chest. Without being too obvious is what I was trying to say. Okay, cherry wine. Now, them first pulls be sometimes a little harsh if you're using the lighter because of the butane. So I ain't gonna give you too much credit just yet. You know what I'm saying? That was a lighter pull. You know what I'm saying? So, okay though. So if y'all see me pausing for the cause, it's just because I'm trying to get y'all a fire ass thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? Because thumbnails got to be somewhat attractive, to get people to come on in and hang out with your boy for a session. So that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I might look a little silly. If you see me freezing up, you see me doing a mannequin pose or something, that's what's happening, okay? That might be the one. You know what I'm saying? That might be the one. We got to get the jar in here. You know what I'm saying? That's what's missing. We got to get that. We got to get that jar boy in this mug. Yeah. So flavor. I'm trying to get all of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give it its first shake. Because it say it's supposed to taste like a perfect blend of citrus, berries, wood, and chocolate. I don't know if I want to taste no wood. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to front with you. That's not a It's not an attractive description for a flavor saying wood, but the citrus, the berries, and the chocolate, those are good descriptors. You know what I'm saying? Flight crew. Take off. Man. Flavor. Believe it or not, I am getting a subtle. I'm saying subtle is the key word, people. I'm getting a very subtle chocolate kind of a flavor. So I am getting that kind of a chocolateness to it. It's subtle though. So I don't think you're just going to pull it and it's going to taste like a candy bar, because that's not the case. But I am getting that kind of chocolate, almost sweetness to it. Which I want to say, honestly, is about a first. I haven't came across too much where I actually could get a kind of a chocolate kind of a flavor. As far as the choking, I mean, you ain't smoking if you ain't choking, and this isn't harsh by any means. It's not harsh. It just happens to, I think it kind of, honestly, I think it just kind of went down the wrong way the first couple pulls like that, but it's got a little throat grab though, so I'm gonna go on and give it some respect. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect where it's due. And it definitely dragged me out, got me choking. As far as the effects, it always is heightened when you're choking, so it always kicks in a little faster. Almost similar effects for me to the frosted lime. Is more so on the sativa side, where I'm getting that kind of a more, I will say I can get the relaxed. I'm getting the relaxed vibe, but it's putting me in a better mood as well. So it's relaxing me and kind of putting me in a better mood. So that as far as the depression and the anxiety, it's definitely relaxing me. So them anxiety levels are dropping. And as far as mood, depression, it's definitely taking me out of that depressed mood that I've been in. So thumbs up on that as far as the effects. Wasn't really in too much physical pain. The pain was more so an emotional kind of heart, kind of heartache type of a pain. So that's kind of going hand in hand with the depression. So it's definitely assisting there for sure. But that chocolate does come through. I'm not going to front with y'all. That chocolate comes through, especially on the exhale. But I'm not really getting much of the berries. The chocolate kind of has a kind of a citrus vibe to it. So I can kind of say, maybe a little bit on the citrus and the chocolate. But again, they're very, very subtle. They're not overwhelming. They're not just going to slap you in the face with flavor. But they are there. Now, as far as the wood and the berries, thank the Lord, I'm not really tasting wood, and I'm not really getting as much of a berry flavor either. Okay, so I would say, as far as the flower, just as an overall, because I think everything, if I was to go by looks, smell, taste, everything is so subtle. Everything is just kind of right middle of the road type of flower. You know what I'm saying? So it's not nothing that's super spectacular, but it's not nothing that's really, down on the bottom either. So this is about a middle of the road flower, similar to the frosted lime. It's not the best. It's not the worst. The effects are kicking in. So these effects to me may be a little better than the frosted lime. But y'all stay tuned with me, Flight Crew. We're going to hit that 1,500 subscriber mark sooner than later. Once we get the review, we got the Bubba Kush left from from this company. We got that Bubba Kush left. I'm sitting here tripping. So y'all know these effects is kicking in, right? Because I got to look at the jar from Hemp Ville. We still got some Bubba Kush from Hemp Ville left to review. And then after we get that review out of the way, I'll probably go ahead and post a video specifically about what the 1,500 subscriber mark, what that giveaway will be. So once we hit that 1,500 subscriber mark, y'all know we giving away something special. I'm trying to change the game with this giveaway for real. I'm doing something that I don't know anybody on a smaller independent scale as myself has done. If they've done it, it's because they've collabed with the company or all right, we got cut off for a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video short. My son is trying to FaceTime me right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and chop it up with the little homie, man, and I'm gonna check back with y'all flight crew. Stay tuned. Bubba Kush review is coming, and we out. Smoke.